Jon Jones is reportedly asking for 6 months to prepare for a fight against Tom Aspinall once it's officially locked in, throwing the UFC's summer plans into serious doubt. According to Ariel Helwani, who recently spoke on the situation, Dana White had initially suggested that the fight could happen this summer, but with Jones wanting half a year to prepare, the timeline is starting to slip away. Here's exactly what Ariel Helwani said.
Dana White said on First Take, Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall might happen this summer. So
Aspinall. The plan is to fight Jon this summer.
Clock is ticking on that one because, I was told that Jon wants 6 months to prepare if the fight is locked in. And what's 6 months from now? September? Now I'm sure, money talks, but it feels like the summer, if that is the goal, it's starting to slip away a little bit.
So let's break this down. Dana White and the UFC have been pushing for a title unification bout between Jon Jones and Tom Aspinall for this summer. But Jones, who is still recovering from the injury that pulled him out of UFC 295, has reportedly made it clear that he won't step into the octagon without a full 6 months of preparation once the fight is finalized. That immediately raises a question. If the UFC is set on a summer showdown, is that even possible anymore? 6 months from now puts us into September, not the summer. And as Helwani pointed out, unless something drastic happens, this fight might have to be pushed back even further. This isn't the first time questions have been raised about Jon Jones' return timeline. Jones suffered a torn pectoral muscle while preparing for his fight with Stipe Miocic, a fight that was originally scheduled for November 2023. After undergoing surgery, Jones was expected to be sidelined for most of 2024. But even after months of recovery, it looks like he still isn't willing to take the fight on short notice. The bigger issue here is that the heavyweight division is stuck in limbo. Aspinall has made it clear that he doesn't want to sit on the sidelines waiting forever. He won the interim belt in dominant fashion by knocking out Sergey Pavlovich at UFC 295, and since then, he's been calling for an undisputed title fight. But with Jones insisting on a longer training camp, that could mean Aspinall is forced to either take another fight in the meantime or wait until late 2024. Maybe even early 2025. And the question of money. Ariel Helwani made a good point when he said, money talks. Could the UFC throw enough money at Jones to get him to fight earlier than September? That's not out of the question. But given his history, Jones has always been someone who sticks to his demands. He sat out for 3 years over a pay dispute before moving to heavyweight, so it's unlikely he'll rush into this fight unless everything is on his terms. Now, how does Aspinall feel about this? We haven't heard a direct response from him yet, but based on his past comments, he's been extremely frustrated with the delays surrounding the division. He has even hinted at the idea that he might have to fight someone else instead of waiting for Jones. But Dana White has been clear that the plan is for Jones versus Aspinall to happen next. The UFC's heavyweight division has been in chaos for a while now. Francis Ngannou left the company and took the belt with him. Jones came in and won the vacant title by defeating Cyril Gane, but he's only fought once in the last 4 years. And now, with Jones holding the undisputed belt but being inactive, and Aspinall holding the interim belt but unable to get a fight, we're right back in a situation where no one really knows what's going to happen next. So what's the UFC's next move? If they really want Jones versus Aspinall this summer, they're going to have to figure something out fast. Either they negotiate with Jones to fight sooner than 6 months, or they let Aspinall defend the interim belt against someone else while waiting for Jones to return. What do you guys think? Should Aspinall wait for Jones, or should he take another fight in the meantime? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to stay updated with all the latest UFC news, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.